like yours. How much did that cost you? That one?
Hey guys, Minnesota News Now out here with Minnesota Guardian. We're covering, we kind of got here late, we're covering the tail end of the protest walk down here to the Capitol.
Feel that? God damn. See all the tents and shit down there?
What's up with the way I think?
Jason, be careful. We're entering the danger zone. SJWs.
So guys, it is a gorgeous day out here for this.
Oh my god, it feels great right now.
I'm live streaming, dude.
I know. I'm just saying it feels great right now.
Everybody for being here. I'm honored to be here. I'm going to sing a song that I wrote called Life Goes On. Little birdie on my roof, you flew away with no cares in the world. I wish that I could give them all my troubles so we could take them far away. So many weights placed on my shoulders, and it's dragging me down. Feels like one thing after another every time I turn around. But the sun comes up in the morning, and the moon brings light to the night. In the summer, heat melts the snow away in time. With fireworks in July, every ending has a beginning, every beginning has an end. Like the wave that's tossed in the ocean, or the line that's drawn in the sand. Life goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Yeah, life goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Hey, life goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Yes, it does. Life goes on, it goes on, it goes on. I met a man the other day, and he had some difficulties worse than me. I wondered how he could smile through it all. He said, listen closely, and this is what he told me. There's a purpose for everything we go through. Just put your trust in the one who made you. And when you feel like giving up, just think of the things you're living for. Cause the sun comes up in the morning, and the moon brings light to the night. And the summer heat melts the snow away in time. With fireworks in July, every ending has a beginning, every beginning has an end. Like a wave that's tossed in the ocean, or a line that's drawn in the sand. And life goes on, it goes on. If you believe it, sing it with us, say life goes on, it goes on. Through the good and the bad, yeah, it goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Yeah, life goes on, it goes on, it goes on. But it gets hard sometimes, but sometimes with fireworks in July. Every ending has a beginning, every beginning has an end. Like a wave that's tossed in the ocean, or a line that's drawn in the sand. Oh, said it goes on, it goes on, it goes on. If you believe it, sing it right. It goes on, it goes on. Yes, it does. Life goes on, it goes on, it goes on. No, life goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Apple Music, wherever you listen to your music. I'm Ashley Dubose, that's D-U-B-O-S-E. Or you can go to AshleyDubose.com. Thank you, God bless you all for the work that you're doing. And justice for all. That was beautiful. Man. So, that's such an encouraging song. I heard her sing it at Philando's event, and I was like, you have to come here for these mothers to hear the same encouragement. So we are going to have yet another poem here. Beautiful local people have put a lot of time into this program to making it beautiful for all these families here.
Hi everybody, my name is Uriah. Real quick, I just want to tell y'all a little bit about where I'm from. I'm from Joliet, Illinois, and just like out here and everywhere else around the nation, there's a lot of injustices going on. This is not about me, like Ashley said. I reached out to a family from where I'm from, and I want to speak for them because they're not able to be here. There's a man named Eric Lurie. He was a husband. He had 3 kids. He was an aspiring barber, and he was on his way to get his CDL licenses the same month that Joliet police murdered him. They initially reported that he was found in the parking lot of the police station by the fire department due to an overdose. 6 months later, after an independent investigation from his family, his wife was notified during an interview that one officer from Joliet Police Department decided to expose them and put out a video. This video showed Eric Lurie ingesting the drugs. The officer Doug May and Bill McHugh, when they got to the police station, they did not call paramedics, they did not call EMTs, they did not administer Narcan. They choked him, they held his nose for 1 minute and 38 seconds. They slapped him, and they called him a bitch, and they put a police baton in his mouth. They did not call paramedics, they did not call EMTs, they did not administer Narcan. These officers proceeded, because another video got released of the outside, they went and got a defibrillator because they knew he was dead. Joliet police lied. Joliet, I'm calling you out. Jim Glasgow, you, Will County State's Attorney, you need to prosecute officers Doug May and Bill McHugh and the negligent murder and torture of Eric Lurie. Joliet Mayor, I'm calling you out. Bob is something about these Bobs, let me tell you. Just like Bob Odenkirk, he has an extensive record as a former officer. He's got caught on video before in the 90s harassing somebody. Just finished. Joliet Mayor, you gotta go. You gotta go. Bob Odenkirk. Justice for all of these families. Justice for Eric Lurie. All of them. Black, brown, Native people. This all speaks to the injustices. All these families that are able to make it out here. Speak to the injustices we face in black and brown communities. So all of that has inspired me to put how I feel into a poem. This is my first poem ever. The title of this is Tell Us. The premise is that we are all here together, speaking to our oppressor. Like I said, the title of this piece is Tell Us. Good afternoon, Mr. Oppressor. I know you think of me as lesser, so I'm here with my friends. Not to make amends, but for you to tell us. Tell us, why don't you understand that Black Lives Matter? Is that so hard to conceptualize? I mean, damn, this world when the media got a hold of your mind. Amnesia must got the best of you, cause that look in your eyes, it's so reminiscent of cabinet members who keep their prejudice in disguise. Blank stares to hide the guilt from the blank stares you put in our face to keep us from a place where you can tell us. Tell us why is it so hard for us to get here, just to have a conversation. It takes all these protests, you pass facetious laws talking about civil unrest just to mask that footage from your frivolous vest, Mr. Oppressor. What is it that you take us for? Will you tell us? Tell us, why does black bother you? I say Black Lives Matter, you say all, or change it to blue. You take us for fools. You send out your rats telling us manipulated stats to dispute the fact you break our backs for this country. We built, we did that. So it's no more ignoring, snoring. Wake that ass up, big fella. We said no justice, no peace. And I need y'all to say that last half with me. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. And that's what the fuck we mean. So not to forget, Mr. Oppressor, I brought my friends with me. Let alone just these. There's friends all around the world behind this. So I'm done asking. You gon' tell us. Tell us what the deal is with these predatory police. A doctor and a counselor go to school for years at a university. These hogs go for 19 weeks. Are you kidding me? They show us it's a crime just to be black. My bad. Can't let you forget, Mr. Oppressor, I got my friends with me. Let alone just these, it's friends all around the world behind this, so I'm done asking. You gon' tell us. Tell us what the deal is with these predatory police. A doctor and a counselor go to school for years at a university. These hogs go for 19 weeks. Are you kidding me? Give them a badge and a gun and they around our streets. They show us it's a crime just to be black. Still slave patrolling, just putting bullets instead of a whip in our backs. We demand a change in tactics, and you paint on streets. Performative gestures to flip the script, nothing more than tic-tac. So yeah, Mr. Oppressor, keep on slinging that leather, cause it's your system no longer bodies next in line to get cracked. I told you, I'm done asking. I said what I said. Perceptions of dark skin have been branded as a threat. Criminalization of our young men a priority. I know just what it is you don't want us to see. In class, you start us off with slavery, make our regal history a mystery, because you and I both know, Mr. Oppressor. If we realize our capability, you will be no longer. Continuously, you try your best to compress, and yet we rise stronger. Create beauty from the pain, masterpieces from your scraps. Our supreme black mother from the grasses of Africa, she holds the key to us all. And if we ascertain that, every fiber of your foundation will fall. It is time now to open your eyes. 2020, no coincidence that this year coincides with perfect vision. Every month we're going through something different. Something that exposes more and more that white men were the only ones in mind when initially creating this system. It's not broken. It's functioning just how you meant it. But that don't mean it doesn't need fixing. Unity and love in numbers is power. We have to use what we got. Because in the paramount in the words of the paramount, Miss Assata Shakur, ain't no power like the power of people, because the power of people don't stop. Say it with me. Ain't no power like the power of people, because the power of people don't stop. Let them hear you say, ain't no power like the power of people, because the power of people don't stop. One more time. Ain't no power like the power of people, because the power of people don't stop. And that's all I got. Thank you.
How y'all doing? Y'all sleep out there. How y'all doing? Hey, I'm gonna say one thing, and I just need y'all to follow after me. Y'all ready? It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love and care for one another. We have nothing to lose but our chance. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Clap it up for yourselves. Thank y'all. I'm Sierra Hamilton. I'm from Western California, from Sacramento County, the forgotten county in America. It's racism and systemic all over. My cousin was shot and killed back in 2018, April 5th, by 4 officers. They fired 30 shots into a vehicle that Deontay Yarber was driving. They inflicted another person. He died from asphyxiation. He took 10 of those bullets. They didn't give him first aid or nothing. They didn't even try to resuscitate him. They let him choke on his own blood.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come out here to spread my. We came all the way from all over today, mothers, families, just to tell y'all that we are hurting. It ain't just George Floyd. It ain't just Trayvon. It's a lot of us. A lot of are unnamed. So if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna just say my little verse real quick in 60 seconds, and I'm off the mic. Y'all ready? Quit killing my people. When we were created as equal. The system's so evil that people in the bullshit strangle my people. These lies are deceitful. Enough is enough. Time to go into beast mode. We need the media. We need the press to press the entire police force. They murdered my cousin. He choked on his own blood. Never tried to resuscitate. We're praying for better days. I know it definitely pushes them right through the heaven gates. Take what is left of me. Fight to the death of me to continue your legacy. We coming with weaponry. COC next to me. Eating his life better. Definitely. Now I will respectfully say effectively these cops using their forces aggressively. You get no respect from me, don't get next to me. You're too close, I feel like you're respectable. Father Heavenly, as I walk through the shadows of death, I'll keep me intact on me. Father Heavenly, as I walk through the shadows of death, I'll keep me intact on me. We living in a time and day, we need to unite our race. Look, and buy up the block in space, and buy up the blocks in caves. Look, invest some stocks and save, and open our thoughts and brains. Look, go build our own today and show we not they slaves. Justice for Deontay Yarber.
All right, take a knee. Oh, I'm sorry. It's an organization, y'all, not literally take a knee. My bad. My bad. Whoa. 1 second.
How long? That's right, till we win. How long? Till we win. How long? Till we win. Yeah, you know they want us to get off the streets, but we ain't gonna leave the streets till we get justice. Ain't that right? That's what's up. My name is Brock Satter. I'm from Boston. I'm with Mass Action Against Police Brutality and also Take a Knee Nation. You know, we're one of the main organizers of this event with Justice Squad and many other organizations. And definitely want to shout out everyone who put so much hard work to make this a success. In just 5 weeks, you know, we organized this with basically no money, no resources, and showing the sentiment in this country that there's truly a time for a change. We brought over 111 families together from across the country. In Boston, we have 3 families here. We shout them out, recognize the family of Terrence Coleman, Usama Rahim, and Bo Ramsey, who are all fighting to reopen their case. I just wanted to I also want to give a shout out. He couldn't be here today, but he was one of the main inspirers and organizers of this event. Mel Reeves, he's a well-known community figure in Minneapolis. His grandson had an untimely death, and he had to go be with his family at the wake today. But his heart is with us, and we're trying to hold it down for him. So we want to give it up for Mel Reeves and his essential role in putting this out. So I just wanted to read a declaration that was affirmed at the Conference of Families yesterday.
All right, guys, this is the last speak. My equipment's starting to go into overheat mode.
Declaration of the National Mothers March and Weekend Against Police Violence. We come from all walks of life. We may be strangers, we may be friends, and we may not always see eye to eye. But we know better than anyone the pain of losing our loved one to the hands of the police, and the insult of having what's supposed to be our own government cover up these crimes to protect the killers. Our loved one's death may have received national attention or may have never received the attention it deserved, but we resolve to support each other in our fight for justice through our criminal and civil cases. We must come together united in one voice to demand justice for all. Mothers and families of those killed by police call on the protest movement. All organizations, organizers, politicians, clergy, public figures, and protesters to not use our loved ones' murder at the hands of police to advance any agenda that does not include justice. We call on the world's support in our fight by demanding that all past cases of police brutality be reopened. We demand the prosecution and conviction of all cops guilty of murder, abuse, and cover-ups, and those in government who aid and abet them. We call on all protesters to remain in the streets and join us in this historic and righteous struggle. We must end the system of policing as we know it, because our protests will not stop until we receive justice. Till we win. Justice for all. Prosecute the police. Reopen all past cases of police brutality. Next stop, the Department of Justice, Washington, D.C., August 28th, 2020. Reopen all the cases. You know, there's a march on Washington going on that day. And, you know, like Malcolm said in the original march, they were marching between Washington and Lincoln. I think they were doing something, all they were doing was walking between Washington and Lincoln. So when we're in Washington, D.C. on that Friday, we want to be somewhere that matters. And we want to be at the DOJ demanding they reopen all the cases. If you want to march in the name of the families, you got to put their demands at the center of that. So that's one of the central demands. So I just want to encourage people to continue this. There's a fair that's been organized across the street. There's still going to be an open mic where many other families will be speaking and telling the rest of their stories. We just didn't have enough time because there's so many families, and that's the grotesque reality that we face, that we need to erase from our country. So with that, till we win, y'all, I will see you all in D.C. 28th.
All right, guys, my stuff's overheating. Thanks for tuning in. Minnesota News Now.
Yep.
Out.